Powered by Virginia Radio.
What's up, yo? We here again, man. What we talking about with yours truly, Real Spill, and my man Loud in the building. Loud Facts. You already know to count on that. What's good, Loud? Another Tuesday, It's Mighty Tuesday. You know what I'm saying? We in here. What's going on, world? What's up? It's another Tuesday. We closing in on the end of the summer. The weather might stay nice through October. We know how that go. But we definitely know we need to get ready, get these kids ready to get to school. I know a lot of people have been already preparing. I know Loud has been doing a lot for the kids all summer. All kind of activities, all the programs he's been involved in, he's doing now. And it's good because what you did is gonna have the kids fine tune when school start. Gonna have they juices gonna be flowing early. They not gonna be coming in. Those particular children won't have to come in trying to adjust. It's like they already on pace already. They gonna shoot right in there and get right to it.
Word.
And that's dope. That's really dope. Like that's the part of development that we talk about. And I just want to salute you, bro. And
thank you.
I to say proud of you, like not like
Appreciate
Biggie,
that.
but I really am proud of you though, because a lot of people, even me, we talk about doing things and we plan things, but you're doing it. You know what I'm saying? Every day.
Appreciate that, man.
And I know the time that you put into it, and I know for a fact the time you put into it. You know what I'm saying? And they, you know, if you don't, I know that's it's no joke, y'all. You know that man putting this, he's sacrificing a lot, and he don't mind doing it. You know, so I just wanted to give him, I don't want to say flowers, but I just wanted to, shine his crown. You know what I'm saying? And let people know that he holding it down, and he definitely holding it down. He do a lot that y'all don't see, and he don't, the credit that he get come from everybody else. He'll never tell you. He might give you a good word on Facebook, or let you know about something that's going on, and let you know a hill that he triumphed, which we all should do. But he never pats himself on the back. That's why I'm doing it now. So I just want to salute you, man.
Appreciate that,
Appreciate
my guy.
you, and
Loud
appreciate
facts,
the
real
work
spill.
you're doing. And that's something that's planting the seed for. That's what you call planting the seeds for the community and for the youth. That's a prime example right there.
Definitely.
That's dope. That's super dope, and it's inspiring, and it motivates me for real. It put fire under me. Make sure I start stepping in there and start doing my part, whatever part it is, from small to big, just to be doing play a role.
Yeah, definitely. That's what we. Yeah.
Like if you got a concert, like if we, you were a kid in school, and we got to go do plays, and somebody got to have a big role, but then somebody got to play the tree. Somebody got to play something that don't move. And when you young, the kids don't want to play that. But what the teacher do? The teacher or the instructor got to show the kid why that role is still important for whatever the play is called for. Mm-hmm. So that's the same thing in life, and the same thing with me. Yeah. So it really, I ain't gonna say it don't matter, but whatever role that's fit for me is important, whatever it is, because it's keeping the machine going. You know what I'm saying? And it's
definitely
that's why I advise all of us to take the time. I know we work hard, we tired, we work all week, but we gotta just push ourselves to take time to do stuff for our kids, man, because
definitely
we not gonna always be here, and we can't be so selfish to always just worry about us, and we gotta, because we not gonna be here, we don't lay something down for the people behind us. That's selfish. We gotta
really build on foundations.
Yeah, because we not gonna be here forever.
Word.
You know what I'm saying?
Word. That's what my pops used to always tell me too.
Word.
Yeah, you gotta grow. get
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Attack in the head.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You ain't gonna be here forever.
Nah, so you gotta lay.
I'm trying not to like be saying that as much. You feel me?
Right.
Because I mean, we all know that, but I'm not trying to let that shit come anytime soon.
No,
so
me neither.
I'm not trying to talk it to.
Yeah, I think. In the terms of just knowing that, when I say it, I mean in the terms of
I understand.
Yeah, I know that,
Like,
but you saying just
my
hearing
pops
it,
used to
you
hear
said the
that.
phrase alone is
Yeah.
enough.
Yeah.
I can dig it though. I get you. I definitely get you. What are my
Yeah.
days? What my pops? What my dad?
That's
used to
harsh,
say?
man. It's just harsh to
My
hear
dad
that
used to say-
for your kids to hear that all the time. You know.
He used to just tell me, you ain't gonna. He tell me the same stuff like you gonna see later exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
And
definitely.
He was right.
Now, I don't mind saying that because I don't mind letting them know early. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And that's what I'm learning how to teach my son, that the same thing, like, you're going to see. You know what I'm saying? Like, and
Definitely
I'm trying
gonna
to
see.
show you so that you don't got to see it this way. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because I see where you headed. You know what I'm saying? I was there. I did the same
Right.
nutty
Same
stuff.
thing.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
Gotta just. Yeah, I gotta. Life, man. It's a blessing, man.
And a
because
lesson.
You could be conscious. We conscious that we are here, aware of something. So, it's a
Blessing and a lesson.
It's a blessing and a lesson, and it's just every step and
Awesome.
every
It's
journey
awesome.
is it's an adventure, boy. I tell you, it really is, man. Am I lying?
It is whatever adventure you want to create. You know.
Yeah, that's the truth.
You know, so you gotta be careful
Yeah,
what
man.
you create.
That's the
you know?
truth. Oh yeah, Saturday, this weekend. What you do this weekend, bro?
Saturday
I mean,
we did a couple events.
I figured that. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so Saturday
I
we
see
did
you
the In
post.
Touch basketball tournament. Yeah, we did that one with Maxwell. Shout out to Maxwell. He'll be here Friday on Let Me Say Something podcast.
Shout out, Let Me Say Something podcast, y'all.
Yeah, definitely. We did the In Touch. That was awesome too. That was a crazy event. You know, it was a whole bunch of police in the building. And matter of fact, I think one of the team was either sponsored by the police or was the police team, and they was playing another team that was somebody's team. Might have been the sheriff's or the police or something.
Oh, that's dope.
Something crazy, you know. And it was a dope game.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah, they
and,
was hooping.
Oh yeah, they was hooping. They was going in. We recorded the whole show.
Oh,
you know?
that's dope.
Yeah, definitely the whole game.
That's dope. I gotta get out there, man. It's next weekend or something.
Then after that, we had the Coming to the West Indies Festival,
Oh yeah,
2022. So shout out to Noonie, but that was crazy
out.
too.
Damn, I know that was fire.
Yeah, that was
For sure.
That was crazy.
I know that was fire. Like I definitely know that was fire. Damn.
Two dope events, man.
Yeah, shout out to that.
People in the community, you know, doing great things, you know.
Yeah.
Noonie Butt had that event, and then Maxwell had the other event. So, yeah.
You know what I've realized about the city now in the 757 area? Like, you always see patches of people doing stuff. Like, through time, like me, since I was, like, I'll say what? 7th, 8th grade when I could start recognizing music. And, I was younger than that, recognizing music. When I started seeing people move around and start pushing their movements and agendas and music and radio, it's like right now in the city, it's crazy because it's the volume of people doing great things. It's a lot of people doing a lot of stuff. It's not just a little. You see what I'm saying? It's not patches no more. It's flooded with people grinding and going for this right
Definitely.
Like out here.
Definitely.
And the energy out here is not like it used to be.
Yeah.
It's
dope.
It's
dope.
like, yeah, you really
powered
see
up
people,
out here, man.
You see people really networking and
going harder.
reaching out to each other, extending olive
Going hard.
branches out to each other. Like you really seeing it. This fire, like it's like the unity out here is starting to look like, you know how when Ludacris and JD and Usher and all them started linking up, it's the bond. It's starting to feel like that.
Right.
Not in even a rap term, but just in a networking and connecting way. You see what I'm saying?
Definitely.
I see the mindset out here shifting.
Yeah.
And I see people really getting on their business and understanding that you gotta reach out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And start trying to see how to bridge gaps with people.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm noticing that out. It's the vibe. I'm like, dang, it's at an all-time high to me from what I see.
Yeah, it's a beautiful sight, man.
Yeah,
It's a beautiful
man.
thing to see.
People starting to notice it.
Mm-hmm.
But everybody doing so many things like that at one time, it's creating a web of attention.
Yeah.
Over here. You see what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
definitely.
And it's crazy. It's crazy. Like, I'm just excited to see what's about to happen because it's about to turn into something different.
Yeah. I'm excited to be here, part of it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
it's amazing, you know, and to see so many people on the right path. You know what I mean? Handling their business,
Right.
accomplishing their goals. Is all I want to see. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's it, man. Real talk, though.
I
That's
don't
it.
want to
That's
see
real
nothing
spill.
else. That's why, you know
Real
what I mean.
spill.
I
That's it.
don't pay attention to too much. You know what I'm
I
saying?
just want to be in the good.
I just want to see
elevating,
people.
man.
Yeah, that's it, man.
Being able to have some kind of
Yeah,
I mean,
learn how to forget about the BS. You know what I'm saying?
right? Because that's been there our whole lives.
Yeah, it's
We too
gonna
used to
always be there. Stop giving it so much attention.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Something that's the one thing that you should want to get away from.
Yeah, for real.
Because that's the one thing that you couldn't control when you were younger.
Yeah,
Being around. When you were a child, you really just around what you were around. You grow up, you create the BS when you were a teenager because now you want the drama. You a kid, you young. Then when you get older, you still on it because you didn't make the right decision. Now you frustrated, you mad, so you lashing out or whatever. But you choose it at a certain point. You keeping it around you on your own.
yeah,
You know, and this a torment. It's torture.
yeah.
To me, I don't like it. I don't.
Yeah, if you don't know how to control it, if
Yeah,
you
I
don't know what it is,
don't-
if you don't understand what it is, and you don't have no control over it, it is torture. I
can
tortured
honestly say
myself
I'm
35
around
years.
great energy all the time. I honestly say, no matter even if how we ain't every day perfect, but even if I'm going through a day, which I've really been having great days, but
Yeah,
if I am having, I don't. What I don't do now, I don't describe what the day is because the day is still going on. So I don't describe what kind of the day is like this. I can tell you what happened today,
yeah,
but I can't describe the day because I'm describing something that's not finished yet.
yeah.
And now I'm inscribing. What you say? Describe. When I describe the day or I label the day, I inscribed a description for a day. Now I done binded it to my words. Now the rest of the day is a ripple effect that I created. That ain't even happened yet because of what I just said.
Man, words are powerful.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So it's like, nah, it hurt, but it ain't over yet. I still got some hours today. Let's see how this finish. Let's finish strong though.
yeah.
Hey, shout out to my mom. I love you, Mom. What's up, Mom? Love you.
Shout out to Mom Dokes.
Spriggs, shout out to Spriggs. What up, Spriggs? Peace to you, bro. We gotta get together, man. We got a link, man. We be on the book, man, and I know that we understand the understanding. So I want to get with you and holler at you and chop it up with you, bro. Yeah, that's it, man. And my mom was here. My mom was here this past weekend.
Word.
Her birthday.
Okay.
She
okay.
came in
Happy
town from
belated birthday.
Indiana.
I think I said happy birthday on the Facebook.
You did.
Too.
You did say happy birthday on Facebook, Mom. He said happy birthday to you on the Facebook, Mom. Loud did. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
He's saying happy birthday again.
Yeah.
But she came and got to spend time with her friends for her birthday.
Dope.
Her friends that she knew since I was like 4. Not even just these ain't just friends. These are friends that my mom knew for 40 years. You see what I'm saying? That been around since I was really a baby, like in diapers type stuff. So, and she miss her friends. You know what I'm saying? That's her. You know, your friends are your real friends, your true friends as family. That's different.
Yeah.
So I was glad she got to come out here and spend time with them and enjoy herself.
Word, definitely.
That made my weekend just knowing she got to be happy and enjoy herself. And I got to get her, look out for her and stuff for her birthday. That felt good. You know, it feel good when you do something for your mom.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
So, that made my weekend. I was cool. I was straight. I'm cool. You know, and my mom happy. Word to mother, I'm good.
Yeah,
my
yeah,
mom good.
yeah.
I
put a big smile on my face.
I just used to be, I never was bad, but I just had how you put it.
You know it was bad?
I was not bad like in the sense of a bad, but I had my days.
Yeah,
I had my times.
Your bad days?
Yeah, I had my bad days. But I wasn't
Describe.
bad. But I wasn't bad.
Don't describe.
But I was very complex, I say, for my mom. You know what I'm saying? But my mom is extremely strong, so my mom always knew how to handle me. She was the one that I don't never want to disappoint my mom, you know what I'm saying? But I could talk to her about anything I want to talk to her about, you know what I'm saying? But just like everybody, mom, they just want to see you win. You know how that go. Just want to see you win and do right, take care of your kids and your family.
A lot of facts. Raise you up right.
Yeah, man, my mom, it's dope. My mom always watched the show too. It's dope, you know what I'm saying? So and I could, you know, I'm me. I be me. I don't change or nothing. My mom about to show. If anything, my mom be like, you ain't really been, you know, you ain't really opened up all the way yet. You know what I'm saying? She'll tell me that before she'll tell me that anything like you going to abort. You know what I'm saying? But I appreciate my mom. I love my mom. She believe in me. She's excited
Loud facts.
when I'm up here. She enjoys it. She knows I really love doing this. She know this is just what it is. This is who I am. So anytime
She know you better than anybody.
that's a fact. Who you telling? Like, don't no
Loud
joke.
facts.
That's loud facts and real spill for real. She definitely know me better than anybody for sure. And I see it. The way she deal with me, I know. You know. Yep. My mom is a good mom, man. She's strong. She's always let me and my brother breathe. But she ain't play with us though. She had the iron fist. You know what I'm saying? When it came to the household, you know, when it came to the home, you know what I'm saying? It was just, you know, my mom used to work 2 jobs like most moms, you know, back then. So all she wanted to do was come home in some peace and quiet and just chill. So, you know, we young, we running around, we don't think we doing nothing, but when you young, you realize like all the commotion and the riffraff you really causing in the household when you were a teenager. You thinking, you don't realize how loud you are. You ain't thinking you really doing nothing wrong. So if she come on flipping, you like, what's wrong? But you don't realize, like, it's a lot, bro. You doing a lot, my nigga. You really, my nigga, you doing a lot.
I did too much.
She coming in here flipping and you thinking something. You think doing that wrong. Yo, you been in here causing riffraff. It's the energy in here all cluttered up. Y'all niggas is in here wilding.
I overdid it.
Thank you, Mom.
Yeah, I'm one of them kids. I went past the point I was supposed to go.
But man was the one that was creating all the bullshit. Like, not as far as like, but he wasn't. This is all he was doing. He'd have like, they used to rap. My brother used to, you know, NOT used to rap. So he'd have the studio equipment in the living room. Cats coming in there, Moet bottles. Moet bottles. My mom used to come in there, call her friends, be like, "Yeah, I come home, man got a whole band in the damn living room and shit." She like, he got a band in this. She ain't know what was going. She ain't know the studio. She just like, it's like a band in here. What the hell he got going on? She's like, what's wrong with you? Like, you know what I'm saying? But you know one thing I say? She let us do it though. Like, she let him do it.
Right.
She'd talk junk, get on him, but she'd let him do it. You know what I'm saying? She would let him do it. You know what I'm saying? She would. But he damn sure won't ask him. But see, I wouldn't play like that. See, that's different from me. I wouldn't play with my mom like that. Like, I never would play with her like that. I'm like, I ain't crazy enough to, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, I ain't doing that. You know what I'm saying? I won't be. But you one thing it was, I was playing basketball. So during the day and during that time, I was home after school. I was staying at the school because I had basketball practice. So you got to think, I'm not getting home till 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? And my brother, he home dolo. He got the whole crib to himself. My mama already on her second job. So he 5 hours, 6 hours, he in the crib dolo. Yeah. So he done, I come home, it's up. He got the homeboys in there. They just chilling. You know, we kids now, but like to a parent, you just doing too much. You know what I'm saying? Especially when I'm working 2 jobs and I got to work 2 jobs tomorrow too.
Yeah.
And then it's too much, but my mom's like she said, we good kids. She laughing. We was good kids though, you know what I'm saying? As far as we respected my mom, all my friends respected my mom. She always treated them good, and she got on them too. You know what I'm saying? She used to get on them.
Yeah, she
but they always showed my mom love, yo. You know, she's safe. She's always had protection from, like, you know what I'm saying? My peoples would follow my mom home from work if I needed them to. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. They have done it before. Yeah. Sometimes I don't think she even knew. A lot of times I don't think she knew.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's how solid it is. Like, yeah, my mom's solid, man. My mom a warrior for real. Yep, that my mom a whole warrior, man. She is. Shout out to my mom, yo. Shout out to Cheryl McLeod, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to you, ma. I love you, ma. Word. Yep. That's real, man. She
shout outs.
Yeah, man.
Happy birthday weekend.
Happy birthday, ma. Yep, I'm gonna try to get out there in Indiana for my birthday. I don't know. We gonna see, man. We gonna see. My birthday on the weekend. I will see. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But yeah, man. That's what I was talking about. Mom just wanted to get, talk about. That's the foundation. You know what I'm saying? That's the the person that give you for me anyway. when you dealing with a woman or whatever, it just give you that perspective dealing with your mom. You know what I'm saying? Give you your first perspective on a woman. You know what I'm saying? And I saw my mom work. My mom always work. 2 jobs. My mom always work all the time. That's what I know about her. Working. When I think of my mom, work. Straight up. That's all I think. Work. She always bust her ass. You know what I'm saying? To make sure we were straight. She always wanted us to be fresh. You know what I'm saying? We wasn't bugging her like, Mom, I gotta have this. We would just ask for random things, but she wanted us to be fresh. So she get us the starter jacket because she wanted us to be fresh. And that's official when your mom like, nah, I want them to be right. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
She was doing that on her own. She wanted us to be right. You know what I'm saying? So she made sure we had it. When she had it, we had it. You know what I'm saying? We was always straight. She took care of us, man. We was scared of her too. My mom small, we was scared of her, boy. He ain't gonna lie, man. Ain't want no smoke with her though. For real. He ain't want no smoke with her, man. You know what I'm saying? My brother had tried before me, I believe, you know what I'm saying? Or like, even now when we grown, you know what I'm saying, my mom would do something, he'd be like, Mom, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say nothing to my mom. I'm gonna let my mom rock. I ain't saying nothing to her. You know what I'm saying? I'm chilling. My mom can do whatever she want, say what she want. My brother ain't going for it. He be like, Mom, or you know what I'm saying? He on my mom. Like he like her. My brother be on my mom. Like he make sure she eat right. You see what I'm saying? He be on that all the time. He make sure she eat the right foods. You can eat no fast food on McDonald's, mom. None of that. He be on it. He don't be playing. He be. I like the way my brother relationship is with my mom. I think it's dope. We got 2 different ways we are with my mom. You know what I'm saying? I'm my mom buddy. Like he is too, but he like, Mom, did you do this? Did you do that? You know what I'm saying? Did you get this? Did you do that? I'm just, what's up, Mom? What we on? We talking? We chilling? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's just funny how our relationships are with her. It's a trip. Yeah, she in Indiana with him now. But yeah, yeah. I want to give a shout out to my man Knox Ferragamo too, man. He been doing this thing at the Access 2.0, and the second weekend was a success. It was a good night.
Where that's at again?
It's on Cunningham, with the old Comfort Zone.
Okay.
Yep. And I don't know the address off top. Pardon me for that, but it's the old Comfort Zone with its Access 2.0 now, and Sokol on the other side.
Right.
But he been doing 2 grown and sexy nights in a row Saturdays. The vibe is really nice. You know what I'm saying? 30 and up. You know, some people don't want to be around a high energy. You know, that's great for but some people like to have another environment where it's not too bar-y, not like too much of a bar setting. You don't want to have to always go to a bar to relax. You know what I'm saying? This is like in the middle where you got your little sections, couch sections, tables. The lighting is good. The section where you get the bar is real nice and simple, spaced out. If you want to just go in there and just relax and chill, get you a drink, smoke you a cigar or whatever, and just relax. You know what I'm saying? Easy. You know what I'm saying?
Good.
Then it's a really good spot, and I see what he doing. The climate he's setting in there is on purpose. You know what I'm saying? So you can just vibe out and chill. Then you can go to the other side too. Like, you know, I go to you know, I went to the other side. You know, see what the youngest is doing just to get that energy. You know me, I'm high energy, so I got to get around that sometime. I got to get around it. They was in there chilling, partying. They wasn't reckless. They was in there having a good time.
So Sokol is the younger side.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, so, but they was in there lit, but in concert with each other. No reckless, nobody in there grilling each other. Everybody just having fun, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Great energy in there too.
Dope.
Even for the younger.
Dope.
So it was still a dope vibe in both of them. But the ambiance for the 30 and up is just set for that. You know, some people, they want to go out and chill, but they don't want to be in the energy to be so high.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? They wanted to be at a moderate level for their environment. They looking for.
Yeah, for their comfort zone.
Yeah, so it's like it's dope. You know what I'm saying? He doing his thing. Shout out to Knox Ferragamo, and he also has Reeves Dispatching. He got a dispatch business now.
Okay.
And I'm shouting him out on that because Knox look out. He a good dude. He been around. I knew him for years since we was kids, and he doing big things. Him and his wife, they doing big things, man. And just want to shout him out because he always supporting me, always supporting my cause, and always inviting me out to things and letting people know about me. Every time he goes somewhere, like, this is real spill, blah, 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 blah. He shouted out. He run it down like it's scripted. Like he run it for me. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I show love, man. And cuz, what up, cuz? Shout out my cousin Bobby Ray. Shout out Bobby. What's up, family? Appreciate you, bro. Knew him since I was 4 years old.
Yeah, shout out Bobby Ray. What
Yeah,
up with you?
shout out. Knew him since I was 4 years old once again, and he know me. You know what I'm saying? So he know my journey, man. So when he tell me to keep grinding that joint, I really that I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, had a good time there. My cousin birthday, we got him out there. Then my homeboy Quan was celebrating the promotion he got. Brooklyn Joker was there. He was in the building with us, chilling. You know what I'm saying? We had a good time, man. It was alright. It was dope. I ain't do nothing else after that. I just chill, had a good time with the family, and then carry my butt home. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out Brooklyn Joker.
Shout
Big
out-
Cat, Feed the Streets
Shout out,
Radio.
yeah,
You
shout
already
out
know.
Feed the Streets Radio, Brooklyn Joker, and shout out Big Care for sure. Yes, sir. Y'all make sure y'all tap in, man. 5 o'clock on Thursdays.
Every Thursday. 5
Every
p.m.
Thursday. Yes, sir.
Feed
All
the
the-
streets.
Feed the Streets, great music. Y'all already know how they coming. Very consistent. Two guys that know music very, very well. I done had a lot of conversations with Brooklyn Joker about music. Maybe I know we done had over 100 conversations, debates. You know what I'm saying? But he know his music, and I done sat with Brooklyn Joker for hours and watched him make beats from scratch. I done seen him do it all with the music. I done seen him make playlists. I learned a lot from him for music. Like most of the music that I learned firsthand, I'm like just thinking about it now, just hitting me like, dang, just really like when I think about firsthand music, sounds, just songs, music, the art of it, firsthand, I gotta give him credit for my eyes being open to looking at that door.
Yeah,
I gotta give it to him. I gotta give it to Brooklyn for me, because I was around Brooklyn every day. Yeah, I was around Brooklyn every day for years, like every single day, for years at a time, every day, like every day. So when he was in the studio, I was sitting there right with him. I was with him everywhere he was at. I was right next to him, so I seen this whole process. I seen his development. I seen everything he did, and he amazing, yo. He dope.
Yeah.
He really dope, man. Brooklyn Joker is dope. It's funny, like, you know, when you next to somebody, you so close to somebody, like your family's like, you gotta sit, look back and go, yo, he's dope.
Yeah, definitely.
You can't take him for granted because they so close to you. Like, I don't think we do that on purpose, but I think we could subconsciously do that. Like, the nature of a person just not doing it on purpose, but just falling into that. Like, me saying that, step back and look at your people, man, and just appreciate them, yo. You know what I'm saying? That's why people cry so hard when we lose people sometimes. Because sometimes I don't think, not saying we didn't appreciate them on purpose, but maybe we didn't spend enough time with them or whatever. Like my cousin this weekend, prime example. I don't spend enough time with my first cousin. That's my first cousin. That's my dad's sister's son. That's my first cousin. We close. So when I was out with him this weekend, it felt the night was way better because I was with him.
Yeah.
You know, like, yo, it's dope. I'm with my cousin. He was like, yo, I'm with my cousin. Like, you know what I'm saying? He like, I'm with my big cousin. I'm like, yeah. Got my cuz with me tonight. We chilling, like family, like really family for real, like blood. Like he need to be around me. You know what I'm saying? He need to
definitely
be around me for real. So we gonna start making sure we rock out and spend time together. He gonna come to the show soon too. He got a lot to offer. We'll talk in about a month or so. He gonna come up here and we gonna open up on some stuff too. But he's dope. He hit me up today. We was talking about some stuff that he dropped the jewel on me. I gotta keep that for me though, cause he told me to keep it, but it was ill. My younger cousin dropped a heavy one on me, like, yeah, I'm like, oh, okay, I got you. So he growing, you know, seeing him grow up, be mature. I mean, he been mature, but just watching him evolve.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's dope. Watching people evolve is ill. Through our experiences, that you gotta evolve, man. And transition, cause the world gonna transition regardless of what you do.
Yeah.
The world gonna keep going, so you just gotta all you do is just like Loud always say, man, just keep going.
Yeah, keep pushing.
Really, for real.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
for real. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? That's it. Because it's a lot of, like, one thing about me, when I talk about the weird stuff that's going in the world, I don't look for this stuff. I'm not looking for it. I just observe a lot. I just see stuff just pop out to me. And I go, that's interesting. You know what I'm saying? That's how I am. I just can see a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm not looking for it. I just see it because I'm still right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm still. Like, when I say I'm still, I'm like, I'm not wasting my energy on stuff that don't need to be wasted on. So that means now, because of that, I'm having more time to sit when I'm not doing things that I need to do. I'm just in a state of just not meditating, but just preparing for the next moment when I gotta do what I gotta do, the next step, or the next or I gotta do this at 4:00, but I'm just sitting and waiting for that to happen, that time to come to go. Okay, 3:30, gotta do this, gotta be at the studio. I'm not wasting my time entertaining no extra dumb shit.
Mm-hmm.
So I can see shit is coming to me, and I go, that's very interesting. That's weird. I'm not going. Is that important? Not now. If it is important, it's not important today.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I don't have to engulf everything.
Yeah.
I just take everything for what. Okay, I could see that or whatever, and just put a footnote.
Yeah, you get to
A
think.
footnote. I got to note it up. I'll take care of that later if it has to be taken care of, if it has to be addressed, or if I have to study that.
You're thinking now.
But everything, I ain't got to study everything.
Yeah.
But that's the part of growing. You gotta. What's important today is what I say.
Mm-hmm.
What's gonna be important tomorrow for my kids, and today and yesterday for my kids. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
That's where I'm at.
Mm-hmm.
So this and that could be important, but that may be for next year.
Yeah.
Because it gotta be a systematic order for me, so I don't have to backtrack. Because at a certain time, you can't keep backtracking. You just can't. I mean, you just can't. You just can't.
Nah.
I mean, things happen.
That's
yeah.
very painful, man.
It's just you just at a certain point it hurts.
Yeah, that's what I say.
It
It's
hurts
very
so bad.
painful. You know what I'm saying?
And when you think about that pain, boy,
Yeah.
you be like, I don't want to feel like this no more.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna let this happen again.
Yeah.
Now, what you say after that? What do I need to do to make sure that I don't feel like this no more? This doesn't happen again. Something else may happen, but it won't be this. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It won't be this right here. That's for sure. Won't be this at all.
Right.
Nah. Yeah, man. I was what I was looking at. I was looking at it was something I want to talk about because I saw it. It was interesting. Oh man, it was very, very interesting. Oh, they was talking about how like the monkeypox, you know what I'm saying, all that nonsense. And I'm like we talking about studying stuff, and I'm like, nobody's. It's like movies. It seems like something is in style, and it's like the fad is fading out. Like, oh, nobody's into this no more with the C-19 thing no more. So we gotta come up with another something else to make people riled up. Like, people adjusted to that. Like, we went through that, but we adjusted to what it was, and we processed it, and we not. People still wearing masks and whatever, but nobody's, as a whole, nobody's panicking. Everybody just. So now we need another story to focus, to see if who we can, to throw somebody off, to make people focus on some more extra stuff other than home and family and in the house.
Yeah.
So now here we go with something else. It might be real, but we're gonna dramatize it and highlight it because y'all not biting on this no more. So we need to put something else on the hook.
Yeah.
Y'all don't pay that shit no mind. Please, I plead with you. Don't pay that no mind, man. Do what you do. Stay in your home. If it wasn't for the news, you wouldn't even know. For real, I like that. So don't pay it too mind. That's part of giving your energy away to me. Don't do that to yourself. Please don't do that. Don't do that. Don't. I gotta warn y'all about that. Please. Just every time you see that, hey baby, let's go let's go make some cupcakes with the kids. Let's go watch Buzz Lightyear eat some popcorn with the kids. That's what you do. Lend your energy to that. And watch how that feel. Watch that fluctuate. Watch how that manifests into something great. You know what I'm saying? That's planting seeds. Like, that's what you do. When you see the world being all whatever you see it is, and it ain't, whatever you're to your liking and all that, whatever, that's cool. That's fine. That's when you're supposed to go, okay, I need to go keep feeding me seeds. I keep feeding. That should motivate you to feed your seeds. That should really motivate you. Because what you don't like, you damn sure don't want your kids to be in a part of something you don't want to be a part of. So what do? You have to feed the seeds and feed the children in the community, so that way you can shift the paradigm. So by the time they grow up, hopefully the what's the word I'm looking for? The climate of the world will not be in the space that is in there. You know, I don't really know how to say it, but
Yeah,
I think
you said it right.
that's the way. We're not the answer, okay? They are the answer, because I hate to break it to us, but we have to. The mission we have now is a preparation mission now. It's not for us to overcome anything in this immediate time, because it's not realistic. It's a long term fight for our the consciousness of our youth, and that's the bottom line.
Definitely.
And that's it. That's how I feel. I sure allowed to agree with me on that. You know, cause that's what he do every day. That's why I know his hours is crazy. You know what I'm saying? Cause that's what he doing now. You know what I'm saying? So, everybody just enjoy your life, man. You know what I'm saying? We only gonna do it one time. He said in this form, enjoy your life, man. Enjoy your life. Be happy, man. Don't be looking for a reason to be mad and be having a headache, man. It just sucks to be like that, man. Life. Look at the sun, man. Go to the beach. You ain't gotta get in the water, but just enjoy the life. Don't it feel good when you, like, you know how y'all feel when y'all get y'all check? This is to be relatable. You know how some people. I mean, I know for us, for the grown people that gotta pay bills, it's not the same. But when you was younger, when you get your check when you was younger in the summertime, boom. Don't the sun look shine? Don't the shine a little brighter? Don't the clouds look a little bluer? You know what I'm saying? You be all happy and stuff like that. Your mindset, man. Why you can't feel like that every day, man? Or try to, man. It's up to you, for real. It's really up to you how you feel, man. I mean, it's not up to you the things that you go through, nah. And you a human, so you definitely got to process things. I'm not telling you that. We all got it. Everything is relative. But I see some people, I feel like they just want to be angry. And that's on them. I don't study it that deep, you know what I'm saying? But that's on them. But it's why, though. Like, that's crazy. Like, somebody going to get hurt because you acting crazy. You know what I'm saying? Because you want to be mad for no reason. Something, the friction, the energy, something going to ripple in the air that shouldn't have happened. All because you choose to be upset about something. Or you might have a reason to be, or you might not. But come on, man. Like, how we gonna get past anything we going through if we just sit on it like that? Like, that ain't. It's no energy being manipulated to fix the problem that you have. Like, why we talking about it? I just saw Adrian Bronner, right? He just made a statement that he got a fight coming up. He's about to fight. He was supposed to fight like real soon, and he said he backing out of it because he's saying I got mental health issues that I got to deal with. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
And Tank Davis. Well, hold on. Before I say Tank Davis made the statement, it's a statement that he allegedly made that they keep posting saying he made it. I don't know if he made, but it's an alleged statement that he made. I don't even want to say he made, but somebody saying basically like. Because he ain't the only one that said it. It's another boxer that I know for sure he said it. So we'll go with him. But he said the same thing that Tank allegedly said. But this other boxer named Figueroa said something like, I think the dude that's supposed to fight him, that was supposed to fight Brian, said, yo, basically that's some sucker shit. Like, if your life messed up, stop trying to run out of it. Run away by saying you got mental health issues. Like, you really, you capping, you basically, you playing, you lying. But one thing about Adrian Bronner, he's a very prideful dude, yo. He got a lot of pride. I don't think he playing like that because his pride so big and he missed the big shot all the time. For him to come out and say that, I think he probably had somebody he sat and talked to and just came to. He been already probably feeling like that. He just now telling the world. So I'm saying like mental health is like, I know women. Most women they'll go talk to somebody. I don't think that I would personally go and sit and talk with somebody. I just see me personally, just the way I am. I'm not saying you shouldn't do it, but I don't see myself going and sitting in nobody's office and talking to them like that I don't know, because that's not my opinion. I don't know if I do it. I didn't say I never would, but I'm telling people that explore options of talking to somebody. Don't sit on your thoughts and be in a dark space. Don't be in that dark room in your head though. please talk to somebody before you do that. And it's and people that's around you is somebody that you could talk to. You know what I'm saying? And I know somebody that probably don't have nobody they feel they could talk to. Then I would advise you to go and probably go try to find specialists and talk to them, or try to get some feedback from them that can enlighten you on something. Because that's serious, and like, you know, I assume that most men wouldn't even want to talk about that just on the strength of being a man. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, I don't know about that, but talk to your home. I talk to my homeboys about stuff. You know, it don't be nothing crazy, like, but you know, I pick up the phone and call Brooklyn Joker, yo, or text him, yo, this or that, or whatever. But holler at somebody before you sit on your thoughts and you have a headache and you end up doing something stupid because you ain't say nothing to nobody. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That don't make no sense. You know what I'm saying? Especially when, like, you could get help, man. Like, nobody want to see nobody just go out like that. Not normal functioning human beings, yo. You know what I'm saying?
You are not alone, man.
Nah, you're not alone. I know you might go through stuff on your own, but that's because everybody got their own path. But your own path don't mean that you can't connect with people and they can't build a village of support around you to make sure that you can you know, progress and proceed in your life and have a good life. You ain't gotta sit in that dark space. Don't hide when you do that. I ain't, when I used to go through stuff, I wouldn't hide, but I would get low and just try to, like, I gotta get on my grind. I know if I'm around being socializing, that I'm gonna be taking time away from just focusing on getting myself together. So that's why I would do it. I wouldn't be like in a dark space like, oh, like that. It'd just be I'm not right. My structure, I ain't got no structure. I'm trying to get things settled. That'd be my own reason why. But I definitely probably should have came around still a lot more when I was doing that, because I did it. I was low. You know what I'm saying? And I should have been around my friends more and all that, so they at least knew where my head was at. You know what I'm saying? And I think that most of the times they know where my head is at. But when I was doing that, I think that's when it was like a distant drift. Like, now he been going a little too long. Like, what's up with him? He all right? I was cool, but it was just beyond the normal time that I would do that.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? And I don't know. Maybe at that time, maybe it was a time when I needed to talk to somebody. You know what I'm saying? But you know, I'm a person that.
I think we all got them times.
Yeah, but I holler at my peoples. You know what I'm saying? If I gotta talk to them, I just feel like sometimes the I will keep a lot of things to myself though, because sometimes I feel like I know better than them. When it not better than them, but better than this information to not tell them this, or they shouldn't know this, or this thought that I have, I'ma hold that.
Yeah, sometimes you got to.
I can't. I won't lend all my thoughts out.
Well, you gotta watch who you present them to.
Correct. Yeah. So I'm definitely careful with that, because I think so much and so many things come. So I just sit on a lot. I just sit on my thoughts, because you know, some things that you come to your mind, you might not even understand.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes it's just something you gotta process. But I'm safeguarded with that. I'm safeguarded with my thoughts. I might play around and say a little bit, you know, but I don't give up too much. But that one thing I will say is that doing this is why I got into it, to say things and to talk. But what I did learn about doing this is it's a certain time. Like, I might want to talk about something, and this might not be the time to talk about it until November or next February. I'm learning that too. You know what I'm saying? So I will be giving y'all a lot more in-depth subject matters in the next couple months. I will say that. But you don't have to violate nobody, disrespect nobody to get your point across. I'll just say that. You ain't gotta knock nobody down. But with that being said, you don't have to put your head down when you saying what you feel either. You always say if you know, in history, you gotta be bold sometimes. You gotta stand up for what you believe in too. And you gotta say what you gotta say sometimes. You can't. I feel like you just can't be great, and you one day you're not gonna be here to say nothing, and somebody gonna try to speak for you. So you better get it out now while you're here. That's why I always say that. People just say, Oh, he always saying something like, yeah, when I ain't here, I can't say nothing. So I'm gonna say, I ain't gonna say nothing one day.
Yeah, so you got a million
I'm getting it
videos,
off.
you know what I'm
I'm
saying?
getting
You
it
got
off.
a million videos that you know what I'm saying? Get it
Right.
up, you know what I'm saying?
I don't want nobody to think what I want people to know like this is what he was. He was like, this is what he felt, this is what he meant, and this is what he was standing on, cuz I told you. And no, I'm not gonna. A lot of y'all, we not gonna always agree on everything, and that's perfectly fine. That's why this is why everybody's everybody. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, they like to voice their opinion, but they can't take it when somebody voice their opinion. You know, I see it all the time, and man, I remember one time, loud, I made a post about something as simple as like the flat Earth. Like I just made a post. It was like a picture of like, no, it was a picture of as above, as below, and it had like the Earth, like the plane, and it had like the water above it or whatever.
Yeah.
And I just put the post. I ain't say nothing. I ain't make a statement or a caption or nothing. And people started debating over that joint and going crazy and arguing over that joint and going crazy over that. I'm like, dang, all I did was just put the poster. I didn't even make a caption, say my opinion about it or nothing.
Yeah.
And they started going crazy.
Yeah.
And then my somebody was like, "You're good at that." I said, "What?" They said that you always do that. They said you used to do this in the barbershop and then leave. I said, "What?"
You good at that.
They said you used to walk in the barbershop and leave everybody like going in. You done created. I was like, man, I would just, because I know a couple of my peoples that we talk about this a lot. So I put that out there for them. Like, yo, look, you know what I'm saying? For my homeboys that we all talk about this. This is for the community of people that I talk about this. We out there showing them to be funny to the ones. Because my boy Q that cut my hair and the dude that helped train me in boxing and everything, we agree on a lot. That's the one thing he don't agree with me on. He don't agree with me on that. He be like, yo, you bugging, son. Everything natural is round, bro. The universe is round. He hit me with the universe. That's how he got me. Like, everything natural is round. Like, it's round. And he says, how the earth ain't round? So our debate with that's his thing. You know what I'm saying? He be like, how do you believe it is a flat plane? I be like, I believe it's a flat plane. I just believe it's a plane that's flat. That's it, None of us know we're in it. So none of us really know. But it don't matter. We breathing in. We still here, though. Wherever we at, we here. You know what I'm saying? We alive. You know what I'm saying? We breathing.
How could we be in it if it's flat?
Not in it, but I'm just saying from our vantage point. Like, we're on the ground, so we can't look up and look down and see the full scale of where we really are. Because it's like an ant on the ground, on the sidewalk. You know what I'm saying? Like, he can't see probably the apartment buildings way up over there or through the trees. You know what I'm saying? We only can see from here, but I just believe it's a flat plane because I've seen interviews with pilots. People ask them how they fly.
Yeah.
They say they don't bend the curve or nothing. They go point A to point B and back. That's it. Like, okay, so that means that they're not doing no curving and none of that weird stuff because that don't make sense to me. I just like to have fun and create. I just have fun. That's just a fun topic for me. You know what I'm saying? That's why? Because it's never ending. I don't think I'll ever know in this earth, on this planet. So it's just fun debates I like to have with people. You know what I'm saying, about life and science and stuff. But Q was real versed in that. He sharp on that. So he be like, yo, sharp as you is. Yeah. How you believe that? That's why he hit me with that. Like, no way. I'm like, yo, I said this is my opinion. I be wrong,
Because if you believe, you don't know.
I don't know.
I mean, that's what believe is like. I don't know. Yeah.
I don't know.
I believe in this. And
I
don't know. I believe in it.
Yeah, I don't know though, but I told him, I said the only reason why you believe it's round because that's the first thing you seen was a globe. I'm just saying, like, for that, like, it could be either way. It could be either way. You know what I'm saying? But it's just a fun conversation because to me, you know why it's a fun conversation? Because it is dope to think about, like, where really are we? Like, we hear this, we grew up, science, they say to go to space, boom, 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 but everything is third party. We still being told secondhand information. Like all of this, we don't really know for sure. We don't even know if like we know it's planets, but do we really know if it's planets? I'm just saying everything is secondhand. Like for the most part, yeah, people are like of course it's planets. Of course it's planets based on what?
It's Earth.
Huh?
It's Earth.
But is
Is
this
it
Earth a planet though?
That's what they say, right?
That's what they said. That's what who said.
I'm just saying.
I'm being funny though.
No, but name the planets.
Huh?
Name the planets. There's a certain amount, right, that we know about.
It's like 9 planets. Yeah, Uranus, Saturn,
Hold on.
Mars, Venus, Pluto, Jupiter, Saturn, Mars, Neptune. What am I missing? I said Jupiter. Oh, hey, Earth. Here.
That's what I'm saying. So,
but but we ain't been there though. We've been here. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, who's been that far? Like we talk about like, they be like the sun is 93 million miles away. I'm like, how do you know it's 93 million miles away? Like, how do you know that? Like, show me how you measuring that. Like, you know what I'm saying? This is not. I'm not challenging it. I'm being. It's a curious question. Like, I would really like to know the full answer. Like, that'd be dope to me. You know what I'm saying? If I sound like a nerd, but I want to really. I want to know the physics, the real physics behind it, and really what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's to me. That's some ill. That's ill to me. Like, that's ill. You know what I'm saying? Because we clearly know we somewhere like somebody. We ain't just here. We ain't just spawn and be here. So. That's the ill part for me. Not knowing is ill. Like it's intriguing to me. I say that. You know what I'm saying? You know why? Because we talk about. Think about it. People talk about why we talk about that. Mars rap argue about Earth-based shit like, oh, this dude is better than him, and they arguing. I'd rather give my energy to thoughts like that. Just creative thought. It's fun conversation.
Definitely.
I like that's
Definitely.
all. It's not a debate to me. It's just I like to hear what other people think about it. That's all I'm really doing. I'm giving y'all too much too. I'm giving y'all too much. Shut up. But I just be wanting to get. I'm looking for the feedback.
Yeah.
This is what I want. I want to know what you think. This is really when I throw it out there. I'm getting. They don't realize I just got my rocks off of getting y'all views of it because I want to know what y'all think. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm wanting is perspective. That's all I want. That's all I'm here for. I want the perspective, man. That's it. I ain't really come for an answer because we ain't gonna really get an answer, but I want your perspective because I'm gonna learn from that. I want to pull from that and see why you thinking that. Where did you get that from? Because I know what I'm thinking, but I know what I think already. So because I already know what I think, I want to know what you think. I'm not selfish to just hold on to what I think.
Let's go back to what we know. We all know that we was taught Earth.
That's what we was taught.
All right, and we was taught Earth plus these other planets. Right. But we ain't got enough bread to get to these planets.
Definitely don't.
So you get enough bread, you can go find out.
You gotta find out. That's
so
what you gonna know.
You gotta make a lot of bread if you try to find out.
Folks already trying to go to the moon and all that. Mars, they trying to go to Mars. These people with this money talking about trying to go to Mars and Moses. They gonna know. They gonna know before we do. That's crazy. Just to know, like,
somebody had to know.
It's just like Star Trek. Like, you think when you see all these shows like Star Trek and all this, like, it got to come from something. I mean, a lot of that stuff made up, but it got to come, like, the meat of that got to come from something. It got to be a core that they pulling this from and then probably expanding their own made up stuff after that. But I'm sorry. I say we got a lot of creative people and talented people, but some stuff you ain't just that creative, bro. You got to spawn from something. You know, even if it's the most minute truth or something that you holding on to that nobody know. Think about it. If it's information that we don't know, it's easier for them to make these movies and stories and make it more exciting to us because we don't even know that it's based off something that's real or the core of it or a piece of it. Or, you know what I'm saying? Like when I read up on like the deities like from the Marvel comics, and a lot of them, like Wolverine was it was a character like that was an African deity that was similar to Wolverine. It was just crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like how a lot of, like, even with the gods and the Nordics and all that stuff is intriguing to me. It's interesting to me because it's outside of this. It's outside of this realm type stuff. So I always want to know because it's something. What we do know is something is something. You know what I'm saying? Something is something. That's what we
Yeah.
do know, and that's the part that I get excited about. That's why I be researching all kind of stuff. I be reading. I read and try to learn the uncharted territory, yo.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's ill. It's a lot of ill, like it's a lot of ill stuff, like the theory of the North Pole being an ice ring. And being in its big ice, and outside the ice ring, it's other lands of other type of people, like crazy stuff I'm reading up on. It's wild, but it's mad interesting. Like if I'm gonna watch a movie, made up movie, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Why I can't go and research something that might not be true, but it's something that got to do with here. It's something. It's information. It's some new story.
That you don't know about.
Yeah, I like that's more interesting to me than the movie.
Me too.
That's more exciting to me.
I'd rather watch documentaries.
Man,
and
what?
Things
That
on,
joint be dope to me, yo.
that's my twist. You feel me?
Man, that's it.
Yeah, I like to learn that type of stuff
That joint
about real experiences and things that people are really things that happen or animals or you know what I'm saying. Things
different
about
kind of animals are
like sea, like everything under the sea. You know what I'm
that's
saying?
the
Just
wild.
think about how
The sea is
deep.
wild.
Deep how sea to go.
The
You know what I'm
sea
saying?
is wild. Like that
Yeah.
is because I think like that's another thing. Like what is really in that mug? Because we
Yeah.
definitely don't know for
Yeah.
sure. For real,
Yeah.
it's definitely something mad big in there. It's gotta be something mad big that probably can't. It's probably something so big down there. On the think about the math for this to where it's so big. It probably can't come. It's so big that shallow to it is probably 300, 400 feet. Like deep is too shallow for him to come up. Like or it to come. It's probably some crazy stuff down there, bro.
Yeah.
Like way crazy. Like
Crazy
it's
stuff
the
everywhere,
ocean.
man.
Like it gotta be something wild down there, bro. I like stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Everything else is so everyday. I see the common shit every day. I always try to get away from that. Just looking and research on other stuff, man. Because there's a lot more going on than just what's going on in the block court. It's a whole world, so it's a lot of shit going on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The world, there's a lot going on in the ocean. With the world, like, they got that machine, and they making it where, you know, they've been messing with the weather. They can make it rain or whatever they want to do. But I don't like them doing that. You know what I'm saying? I don't like that.
I like them doing that.
Nah,
messing.
I don't like that.
They can make
man,
it thunder too. How they be having these thunderstorms? It be them doing that.
They,
Who's them?
The scientists and all the weird people. You know what I'm saying? It's the weird people that knock on your door and you say
You gotta remember what's around the corner. NASA around the corner.
Yeah, I know, right here.
You know,
I'm
this
too
where they
close to be
this where
talking
they
like
made the what's that show called? That sci-fi show.
Was it a show with the cops or something?
Yeah, I don't know.
X-Files or something?
X-Files. You know, this is what X-Files.
They're doing the X-Files?
Yeah, our head. That's
X-Files some old ill. That's bugged out.
that come from here, man.
Yeah, it's a lot of weird stuff going on. The world is wild, man. The universe is ill. It's just the energies is crazy. It's a trip. I get more intrigued by that than movies and all that. Real life is way more exciting than movies and all that. For real, way more exciting. Just you get way more out of it. For real, I just be tripping off life, man. Y'all stay off the drugs, man. Just keep in your right mind, man. For real. I mean, like I'm dead serious because I be watching stuff on watching people out in the streets, even in the streets, man. And it's sad watching how you know. The crazier people are, it's like we turn our back on them, yo. You know what I'm saying? You can refer them to somebody. Try to get them help, man. Don't just be leaving people out here especially your own people, man. You know what I'm saying? Everybody deserves help, you know what I'm saying? But don't watch somebody die, you know what I'm saying? I know you can't grab them and help them, but the best you can do is just go tell somebody something. You know what I'm saying? Because drugs now, they like, you know, you always say old school people say, hey, y'all ain't the stuff y'all smoking. We don't know what y'all smoking. The stuff we smoking was more natural than that. Or, you know, every generation tell you, you know, now the stuff is people getting killed. You know that what you call that stuff for that? What you call it? I don't know what they call it. But they got something going around. They putting in the drugs and it's killing people. Fentanyl. Yeah, that fentanyl that's killing people. See, so now you don't know what's going on, no more. It's somebody trying to kill people. That's what I'm saying. Cause like you gotta think about it like this. Not for nothing, But if somebody's putting that in something and it's killing people, they know they're not getting no return. So it's somebody just out here just being wicked. So y'all chill out, man. Be careful, man. It ain't nothing that serious, man. For real. Stay in your circle, man. Stay with who you know, and stay away from all that crazy shit, because they got people dying for no reason. You know what I'm saying? Because they getting high and then they getting some wrong bad shit, and now they not here no more.
Well, that don't make sense to me, because it's like you're killing off your clientele.
That's what I was saying. That's
yeah,
weird,
like,
right?
That don't make no sense.
So it's like you're intentionally just trying to just harm people. At this point, that's the only thing I can get out of that.
You ever seen like Drugs Incorporated or some shit like that?
Yeah.
Like I was watching the one episode and they were asking like, why do you put the fentanyl in your drugs? Like, why do you put the fentanyl in the coke or whatever? And they're like, it's pretty much like what's that jank called?
Like it stretches it or something?
Yeah, like it stretches
what?
it out.
They using that though? That's crazy. They killing people.
Yeah,
But not for nothing.
A little dot of that, a little point that can take your life away.
You know, for real, like let's be, for real, be grown, man. Like for real, like yeah, that's the truth though, man. If you doing that, man, you selling dope and all that, you killing you killing your community. It's just the truth. I mean, I'm from the streets and all that, but we just gonna call a spade a spade. You doing that's just the truth. What y'all want me to say? You just real spill. You know what I'm saying?
Real spill.
That brings me to a question for
real
you.
Spill.
Do you feel like a lot of the drug overdoses have to do with the fentanyl?
I don't know how to call that. I couldn't call that either way.
You don't think so? You think it's just the overdose, just too much of it?
Yeah, I mean, some people dying off of dope. I mean, they OD on dope.
Mm-hmm.
Some people can fentanyl just can kill you just like that because it's so powerful. So it ain't even an OD of it. It's just like, you know what I'm saying?
It's so strong.
But the fact that they are lacing it with weed is terrible. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's just.
But that's just, you know what I mean?
It's always always the evils.
Yeah.
It's always the wicked. It's always the ones that's gonna play like that. You gotta definitely be careful.
That's why it don't pay to do stuff like that.
Right.
You know what I mean, that's why we all got
Exactly.
to either grow our own weed. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
We ain't got to worry about that.
That'd be crazy because people are paying to kill themselves.
Yeah,
like,
and
this shit
people
don't-
still like it's
They
like
don't know though. They don't know.
it's crazy.
the mind, and then the mindset is like, yeah, you don't know, you ain't definitely.
Especially a person going to buy some weed, that could be anybody.
That could be anybody, like any given moment.
Yeah.
Yup. It's like gotta find a way to stay out the way of that shit.
Yeah.
Cause it's just some shit is just so foul. It's just so sometimes like life it's like damn, this is a weak way to go out. Sometimes you know what I'm saying. You had so much to live for. You had so much to do. It's like damn, you don't want to. You can't control when you go. You know what I'm saying. Anything can happen at any given moment. We know this for sure.
Yeah.
But don't help yourself go. I'm saying if you know what I'm saying. Don't help yourself go when it ain't. Some people say it was your time. I'm like, no, it wasn't that person's time. They sped that up. That won't always their time.
Yeah.
Sometimes your time is your time. You speeding that shit up.
Yeah. Yeah. Tell me about it.
You know.
That's why I was so humble because you know what I'm saying.
Right, yeah.
You know what I mean. I can't believe I'm still here. You know what I'm saying.
The more people I see die, I'm like, it humble me more.
I am. You know what I mean.
Like it humble me more. Like damn, like it do humble me more. Just the more I see, the more bad shit I see, it humbles me more to be alive. Though it do.
Yeah.
I be more alert. That like, all right.
Yeah.
I ain't gotta be here. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm aware of that. I'm fully aware. I ain't gotta be here.
Yeah.
Like for real. So even when I'm sitting in the moment, I'm like, shit, I'm alive. Like, even when some shit, I'm like, some shit give me mad. Like damn, like fuck it, man. That ain't shit. I'm still breathing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I be taking that shit serious.
Yeah, I can make it happen. I
Because
still got a
people die,
chance.
you be like, damn, that person died. You be like, damn, what? It just, I mean, people die, but it just be like, damn, this like that person was just like, what happened? That person was just regular, like, well, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And it make you be like, shit, what am I? I'm not no different than this person.
Yeah, for real.
You know what I'm saying? At
Definitely.
all. Like, let me make sure I'm right with right. I'm right with right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like for real, like let me try to make it. That forces me to make me try to process and understand more and better.
Mm-hmm.
And try to really understand what's going on here and what I need to be doing.
Yeah.
because of that. Because I don't know how long I got.
Facts.
That the reality of that sets in fast for me.
That
I
should
really
be on
move
God's
like that.
turn, not yours.
Right. So
You know what
I
mean?
just
stay busy.
right. I
Stay
don't like
stay
that all the
accomplishing
time.
your goals. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And you know what I mean? Don't focus on that.
Right. And just enjoy and being
Yeah,
like you said.
focus
Be
on
thankful
that.
you here.
Yeah, definitely,
Yup.
definitely, man.
And that's why I like the kids, because the kids remind me of when I was young and I didn't have to think about none of that shit.
yeah.
That's what it is. When I engage with the kids, it's like I don't have to think about that shit. When you this the age we in now is different.
yeah.
But when we was younger, I remember just being a kid for a little bit of time. My dad was always on. My dad was always there. My dad. He wasn't playing with us. You know what I'm saying? He let us be kids. But I remember when there was a time when I could just be a kid, just for a moment in time. You know what I'm saying? Before I got to be real. You know what I'm saying? But in a moment in time, when you just can just be in that world. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Until the quote unquote you get exposed to the quote unquote real world or whatever that is.
Yeah. We done had this conversation.
Ain't it?
Yeah, remember when we had the bride up here? We was talking about her kid.
That's right. Yeah.
You know what I mean? 'Cause
Sure
this
did.
this go back into the conversation where it goes, at what age, you know?
Yeah, we was,
You know what I'm saying?
we was going into the part where age
Yeah,
you start letting them know it's
yeah,
really was what.
yeah.
Yeah, see that?
Yeah.
Wow.
Let's go
definitely
back
did.
right. That just came back right there.
Ain't that
in
ill?
conversation, yeah.
That is ill. But
So
the time we did it,
at what age was it for your parents where the kid days is over and you had to start getting, you know,
I mean,
to start growing up?
I think on my dad, man, like with us, I think like he always had us feeling like we had to be accountable even when we was young.
Yeah. You
Even
gotta teach
when we
them.
was young,
Yeah.
We was kids, but we only get
Yeah.
we had to
You
do,
know
we
why
had
you
to
got
do
you know why?
chores, clean up, do your homework, boom, boom, boom,
Yeah.
do this, what you doing, any of those stupid stuff you doing. I used to get in trouble for doing stupid stuff all the time. Hey, like stuff got to make sense to my dad. What are
Yeah.
you doing? What did
Yeah.
you do that for?
Yeah.
He want to know why I did that stupid stuff. I don't know. I'm a kid. I just did
we
some
gotta
stupid
identify
stuff.
the problem. We gotta
But now he wanted. Now, but listen. Now he got me a situation where I can't even answer the question.
Yeah.
Because
'cause
I
you
don't
scared.
even know why I did it.
You don't know why you did it.
But
Okay.
he about to be like, well, we about to find out
Yeah.
why you did it. You about to learn why you did it.
Right,
So we
right.
don't-
Facts. We gotta be, I
Yo.
know. I already know why you did it.
I
You
used
acting
to
like
get
you don't know why
I
you
used to
did
get
it.
in trouble, saying it was wild stuff.
My
was-
son do the
he was-
same shit.
One thing about it, he was working.
Uh-huh.
He just, he worked and everything. We didn't have to really like. I mean, we had to just do. We just had to do what we had to do. Make sure we had to clean up. Any little thing won't done. He was on us though. I'm not gonna hold you.
Yeah.
Because it don't make sense to him why it ain't done. Like, why is
Yeah.
this not? Why is this almost done? Why is this? Some of this is right here, but this ain't. He ain't like that.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
he's on you. You know what I'm saying? He held us accountable young.
Facts.
I'm not gonna hold you, but he let us breathe. We never felt like, oh, here come dad. I never felt. I was cool with him come home. I ain't chill like dad home. Yeah, I can still chill. I ain't. You know what I'm saying? He never made us feel like that. Like dread him coming home, cause we'll probably forget we didn't do something. You know what I'm saying? Oh,
Yeah.
why you do that? Yeah, you ain't do that. So now, oh, you're buckled now. You're doing it now, but now you're through. You can't play the game for 2 hours now.
Mm-hmm.
You got it now, but you didn't have it before I got here.
Yeah.
So you must have been playing the game, huh? So now, since you forgot, now you don't need to play the game for 2 hours.
Right.
Think about remembering next time to get
Yeah.
this done before.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He didn't play with us. You know what I'm saying? My dad was thorough
think
with us.
about it now. Like there's so many fathers that's not in the crib to even do that with their kids.
Yeah, I got that from my dad.
You know
We
what
got
I mean?
all that. We got
You know
that
what I
from
mean?
him. He definitely.
It's very important. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
it is.
It's super duper important that you get that. Because if you ain't getting that right there,
I had Pop. My dad, he was there. He always there. He's still there.
yeah,
Yeah, I call him up right now. Boom, boom, pull up on him.
super important.
Yeah, he was there the whole ride.
That's
we
why
had our
that's
dad.
why the fatherhood program is coming. You know?
See, yes, sir.
Yeah, a lot of facts.
Fatherhood program, y'all.
Yeah,
Yes,
tap
sir.
in.
Yeah, tap in for that. Yeah, I definitely my dad, I used to get in most trouble. For sure. Cause I don't know what I was thinking. I just was always trying
Getting
to do
caught.
stuff that everybody else was doing.
Yeah, getting
Like
caught.
my friends, they can get away with all this
Yeah,
stuff that
you
I
don't wanna
can't get
get
away
caught.
with.
Yeah.
They not even caught. They not gonna get in trouble anyway.
Yeah.
Like their parents let them rock like that. My
Yeah.
dad ain't letting that rock. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So I'm trying to go with the people who ain't gonna get in trouble anyway.
Yeah.
And I'm chilling with them like I'm not gonna get in trouble. You know what I'm saying? But I
Yeah.
usually get in trouble. So my dad
Yeah.
usually play. He'll tell me like, man, he do some stupid shit, man. I don't know what's wrong with him, man. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? He just would try me. I would just blatantly do something like knowing I'm gonna get in trouble. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
My brother was sneaky though.
Mm-hmm.
He knew how to play the game. You know what I'm saying?
That's
He
how
knew
my
to
brother
play the
was.
game.
My brother
he
was
knew
the
how to
same
play
way.
the game, man. My dad was cool though, growing. He was cool as hell. My dad cool, man.
Mm-hmm.
He of course you to get on my nerves sometimes, you know, because you know you trying to do what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? And he in the way of that because he your dad. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So of course I wouldn't like it. You know what I'm saying? But like even me playing basketball, the neighborhood told him I was good because he was working so much. He didn't know I was playing ball. I ain't
Yeah.
tell him I was playing ball. The neighborhood was like, yo, you know your son is crazy. He get busy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, my dad cool, man. He always supported this man and all that, you know. But he get on me though.
That's my guy.
Yeah, I already know. Even as a grown man, he'll still, you know, he'll let me know what it is or whatever. I mean, he ain't did that in a long time. He ain't had to do that in a long time, but he always look me in my eyes and go, "You good? You straight?" I'm like, "I'm straight." He be like, "All right," you know what I'm saying? Make sure I'm good. But he be doing his own thing, man. For real. I can't keep up with this guy. I'm like, yo, man, let's go smoke some cigars. Let's go have a drink of cigar. We gonna do it next weekend. I'm busy, man. But see, my dad be moving. He be busy. He be going out of town to see his brothers and stuff. My dad be busy. He works, so he be trying to get his rest. You know what I'm saying? So as long as I know, I put it out there though.
Yeah.
We gonna get together though. When we get together, we be acting the fool though. We do. We definitely act the fool when we get together. We do be acting like I. It's like it's crazy when we get nice and we be chilling, having a drink and just talking junk, and he be telling all these crazy ass stories. It'd be crazy. He got to get up here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be the
Definitely gotta get up
sacrificial
here.
lamb that day for y'all, all right?
Definitely gotta get.
Because he
up
gonna
there.
light me up. I'm gonna be the sacrifice that day. I'm gonna sacrifice myself for y'all entertainment that day. All right, y'all gonna. I'm telling y'all now.
You already know what it is.
He gonna be going crazy over here. I'm gonna tell you that. He gonna be
Yeah, we
going.
gotta
He
get him
gonna
up
eat
here.
me alive. And he gonna be going crazy over here. Y'all gonna know stuff that I ain't supposed to. I'm like, hey, but it's gonna be all love though. I'll let him tell y'all it's all good. I'm saying let him like I'm gonna let him. Like he ain't gonna do it anyway.
Yeah, we gotta get him up here.
You gotta get him up here, y'all. Yeah, man. I would like to see a lot of families stick together, man. A lot more too, man. For real, I know just community-wise, family-wise, the structure and everything like that. That's another thing that is killing us and hurting us. I know, we could, a lot of us raise our kids, in separate homes. It ain't work out, and that's cool. It ain't. I'm not telling you to force it. If it don't work, it don't work. But I don't know why it ain't working though. Like, why is so much of it like that? Like, and it's probably a lot of it is because some people just getting pregnant. They just having sex with people and they getting pregnant, and they're trying to figure it out. Or some people, you just don't. They just don't know the people. Bless. They just don't know the people. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what it, but I know we got to figure it out because kids is left. You know what I'm saying, with single parent homes and all that, and that joint is corny, yo. Like that shit is real corny. I'm like I said, I ain't telling you to stay with somebody if it ain't working, but we gotta figure that out. Like kids deserve to see parents together, like to have a home. Bless you. I just believe that. You know what I'm saying? For real. Like now we're just talking about structure and everything like that. And the fatherhood program, I'm pretty sure Lau gonna address that later on, and we'll talk about that and talk about what's the problem of me not trying to find a solution, but we need to get questions and start getting people to tap in. Let's talk. Somebody y'all tap in on that. We'll talk about it another time. But tap in. I want to know why it's not working. Why the home won't stay together. From every dynamic, I don't want to hear, because the men doing this or the woman. I'm talking about the dynamic of the actual problem, not because of what somebody not doing. I'm talking about what makes up the combination and what makes up the mill of destruction that's stalling the families from staying together. That's the part that I'm talking about. Like that's a huge problem. We talk about all this other stuff and all this other shit, but we don't really talk about that. Like why? Because we can blame all day, but we really need to know why. Because it's something that's it's a cultural thing too. Like now, like I don't know if it's the thing where people don't want to. They get tired of each other fast, or the energy in the world is not a long term kind of vibe no more with people. I don't know what the intentions. I don't know what it is, but I know it was a time when mugs used to be together for a long ass time and have families and shit like that. And I just don't know why it's like not like that no more. I'm very interested to see what y'all say about that, like from both sides, like women and men. What are y'all going to say when we had that conversation? Cause that's the only way we can fix that shit. Like nobody staying together and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like don't even be together then. Shit from the gate. If y'all know y'all in the situation, I don't like the word toxic. I don't want to use that word. That shit's whack. But if y'all just having disagreements, man, and y'all just in an unhealthy relationship, and you know it ain't going nowhere. I mean, because you just gonna have kids that y'all had when y'all was mad at each other. Cause check this out, Monty. Check this out. You know what's crazy? Somebody was supposed to break up with somebody that they wasn't supposed to be with, and what happened? They had some more sex, and then they cuddled up again, and then they had the baby, and then guess what? They was mad again, and then they ended up still breaking up. Now you got this baby with nobody. When your ass should have just left when you supposed to leave, but nah, you want to hit it again. Angry sex is why a lot of this shit happens, and it's the angry sex. And people brag about angry sex. What kind of angry sex? Like, I'm not talking about two people who argue and they've been together for years and years. Angry sex where it's like damaging each other, like it's unhealthy. And y'all going at it, and now y'all gonna have a baby, and y'all know and it's already written on the wall that it's already, it's gonna fall off the cliff. You know what I'm saying? And that happened mostly. I promise you that happened like that's most of the times the situation. Straight up, you like somebody for a minute. And one of them gonna get tired of the other person, but not enough time not to have the baby. They not gonna get it. They not gonna leave that soon. And then in turn, I'm up here talking about this shit right now. That's why. Today I was just thinking about a bunch of things, intricate things that was on my mind, like stuff like that. Do people talk about? Do we really talk about that? Like the why? Like what's the reason why? Like. Some people gonna say, the system, the way the system is, boom, 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 or some people gonna say, the men ain't doing this, or the women not doing this, or it could be a million things, but I haven't heard that. I haven't heard that conversation. I know it's probably been had on shows or whatever, but I haven't heard that specific conversation tackle why the family dynamic ain't working. You hear people with books, giving you their ideal and their philosophies to sell a book on why they trying to sell their idea of what it is. But an idea and an actual detailed list of shit is not the same thing. You know what I'm saying? I don't want the philosophy. I want an intricate answer. You know what I'm saying? That's really hitting home and affecting and attacking the home. And that's what I want. We know the origin of why it started to start breaking up the home, cracking all that, but that's old. Like it's something else now that's stopping it. Like, you know what I'm saying? From working. And that's what I don't understand. That's what I really want to have a conversation about that too. But I want to have women. I want their opinion on that too. And that's not a conversation that's sex based, like us against them. That's a us conversation. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's sit down together in a circle. With a woman, a man, a woman and man. Ain't nobody's two women in the corner together. Nope. Every other person gonna be a woman and man, so we can really feel the energy of we really trying to tackle this as a team. You know what I'm saying? And we not even necessarily need to tackle it with couples. I'm gonna tell you why. Because when you tackle it with people who are in couple relationships, it's not the conversation becomes personal. It's not gonna be a general consensus of what we're trying to really get to the meat of it. Somebody who's got a personal feeling is gonna not be able to give themselves all to it honestly without something that they feel they've been hurt by. So you got to have a group of people that I don't feel being in relations with each other. That's just on some real shit, like just like an open conversation without any kind of relationship connections to each other and shit like that. Cause I don't think you're gonna get a clear consensus and a really good, honest conversation out of some shit like that if it's like that. Most time you see them people trying to solve problems and have conversations like that, it's with couples that's going at it. They don't even agree. They can't agree in a house. So now you got 8 couples that's all doing the same shit. None of them agree on shit in the house. Now they're gonna bond with the woman who ain't agreeing with their man, and it's not. We ain't getting nowhere. As soon as we got here, we ain't getting nowhere because we already choosing alliances when we trying to solve a problem.
You saying why do people break up after they have kids?
No, I said, why doesn't the family home last like it used to? Like, why is it so easy for it not to work?
Because people that have kids break up, the relationship is breaking.
Yeah, they do break up, but
Broken homes.
right. Why does that continue to be a problem? Like, why can't that? Why is not being limited? Why has it increased so much? Why? What's going on out? What's the dynamic? What's going on out here where it's the norm now? Like, a married couple ain't normal no more.
Because the energy has been pushed to promote that to happen.
And that's what I was getting at in my head too. Like the same thing you just said. Like the paradigm shift. Like it's just the end. It's not.
It don't have to happen. You know what I'm saying? And you probably go back and rebuild some relationships. It might not be the best relationships. And our parents might not be together, but you can still be in your kid's life. You can still build a relationship with your child. You know what I'm saying? And, about it being a family to the point where it's you and her. You know
True.
But it could be
But that's the thing. That's I feel a problem.
Child, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
You can't control everybody, but you can control you.
You're right. But I was just telling Monty, like, it's just ironic how right after the baby, then they realize that they don't want to be together. Like, that's the part. You know what I'm saying?
A lot of us men, you know what I'm saying, we have kids with women that we don't really get to know. And
Correct.
women have kids with us and they didn't really get to know us. And yet we make kids together. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it don't even gotta be like that. Sometimes where you could be where you know the woman for a long time. You know what I'm saying? And y'all have kids together, but sometimes things don't work out. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? So yeah, homes get broken. It's like, you know what I'm saying, legs get broken, arms get broken. You know what I'm saying? Homes get broken too. And when you got a broken home, you know what I'm saying, you still gotta step up to the plate and be a parent to your kid.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
No matter what.
That's it. That's that right there. Right? Y'all heard what he said, right? That's that. Yeah, I just think it sucks, you know, to me. Like, just saying, like, I would like to see it more. It's a reality, but
That's why you gotta teach your kids early, and you was taught early. Teach your kids early. You know what I'm saying? Because it can happen to anybody, and it can happen to a person that was taught. You know what I'm saying?
right.
There's a person that was taught. You know what I'm saying? At least he'll know. He'll know how to go through the situation a little bit better because he'll have more of experience.
Right, and
When he
insight.
go through the experience, he was taught about the experience.
Right. He's aware.
Mm-hmm.
Right. He's aware. That makes a difference.
Yeah.
Definitely.
It's sad, but it's the way that it's supposed to be out here for us because that's the way that the system is. The system breaks a lot of homes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it does. I mean, I was touching on that too. I just wanted to see. I want to know what, you know. I definitely know that it affects it a lot. And I definitely believe it. I definitely know it's on purpose. It's intentional.
Yeah, it's intentional.
It's definitely intentionally to make it like that. To make it so to where we can't have any structure. And like you said, that's why we gotta stay on top of our shit.
Yeah, definitely. We gotta be on point. We gotta definitely step into our positions as fathers and really, you know, build relationships with our kids regardless
Right.
of what the situation is.
I mean,
you know what I'm saying?
Still parents, we still gotta raise them.
Yeah, you still gotta build good relationships with them, and
and have a good relationship, like even with the parent, the other parent.
Sometimes you,
If you
yeah,
can.
man,
If you can.
yeah, man. If you can,
And even if you can't, don't let that. I feel like just try to keep the energy away from the kids.
yeah, as long as you don't let
Yeah, I
that
ain't even
affect
gotta-
you, then you cool. You know what I'm
Right,
saying? It
that
can affect
part.
the other parent. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
That's not you, but you can't allow it to affect you. You cannot be scooping down to their level. If they act like this,
No,
totally, you
no.
gotta match their energy
Nah,
or
let it be.
be like them or none of that.
It can't be a fight with
You
one
gotta
person.
be you.
A person can't fight by themselves.
Yeah, I can't be me if I'm acting like you because you act like this and I gotta act like you. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like I gotta be me regardless of how you act.
Right, that's a fact. Let them just do what they do.
Yeah.
As long as you giving that energy, you making sure yours is taken care of, and you doing right by them.
So it's communication
they'll
right
see
there.
that in the end anyway.
Yeah, so right there, it's a communication thing where, sometimes somebody might not know how to communicate, and then sometimes it's two people that don't know how to communicate, and that makes it worse.
Yeah.
But imagine seeing that in the courtroom. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
With a person that doesn't even know your child. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But able to make the decisions about where your child is gonna go.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Or make the decision on how much you got to pay for this child.
That's
You know
why
what I'm
y'all
saying?
need to try to
Now
keep
you
that
and
shit.
her made this child, but now y'all in the courtroom.
And somebody else telling y'all.
somebody else making the rules. You know what I'm saying? And that's very sad. You know what I mean?
That sucks. That's the part that really sucks.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, man. And that's when things is definitely out of hand.
Yeah.
It's
Right.
already out of hand when it's like that.
So you got to make sure you're doing your job from day one, because a lot of people that's not doing their job, they losing them situations.
Right.
So that's not what you're supposed to be out here doing.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Especially in that type of situation.
Hell no.
You ain't trying to lose. You
Hell
know what
no.
I mean? So if you're doing your job, you know what I mean, you ain't gonna lose.
And
You know what
those
I'm
are
saying?
kids. Nobody should be authorizing you with your children how to do anything, and unfortunately,
but it's
you
happening
put
every
yourself
day.
in a situation and you give them that.
It's happening every day.
Yep, every day,
Every
100
day.
times in court.
Yeah.
20
And it's
cases
all
a day.
because people are moving too fast. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They're having kids, and then the relationship goes sour, and then they get a new girlfriend, and then the mom go get child support, and then I'm sorry. A lot of times the mom don't even get child support. Not a lot of times, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes the mom does it intentionally get child support. Then sometimes the mom can actually, say, I ain't gonna get child support, but I'm gonna get money from the state, and the state gonna go get child support.
And the state gonna hit you.
Yeah.
And they gonna light
So
you up too.
that's another way they go about doing it too. You know what I'm
they
saying?
gonna burn you up too.
Yeah,
Zach.
in the
they
state,
gonna get
you know what I'm saying? They gonna make you pay. They gonna make you pay back triple of what they give the mom. You know what I'm saying? You got to pay back the everything. You got to pay back for the food stamps. You got to pay back for the
everything.
for the child support, a little bit of money they give her,
Gotta
but
give
you got to pay
all
back
that.
more. You know what I'm saying? Because they
Yup.
gonna tax you by how much you got coming in. You know what I'm saying?
They gonna bang you too.
Yeah. So at that point, you know what I'm saying, you want to make sure that, you spend more than enough time with your kid that they can't even do that to you. You know what I'm
Correct.
saying? Because if your kid is with you most of the time, then you ain't got to worry about that too much. You know what I'm saying? When you go to court, you be like, yo, kid with me most of the time. If anything,
Yeah,
you know what I'm
we
saying?
know.
Why she ain't give me no damn child
Right,
support? You know what I'm
right.
saying? Like, you know what I mean? If the kid with me 75% of the time, with you 25% of the time, what I'm paying you
Like,
for?
what is this? This how they
You know
do
what
it
I'm
though.
saying?
It's a lot of people going through that too, bro. They doing that. They
Yeah.
are actually having them,
Mm-hmm.
or the parent, or the parent, and then they still paying
Yeah.
child support, and then they still breaking bread out their pocket when they got the kid too, and still
Right.
spending. Like,
They
you gotta
got
think,
to.
if somebody on child support and then they get their child, you think they're not still spending money on their kid while they with their kid? They feeding their kid, they taking their kid out, they still spending money with their child. So they didn't just pay the child support, they paid money. They didn't go, oh, I paid child support, so I can't spend the money. No, this is their child. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? They're gonna
Mhm.
still do the same thing.
Yeah, it's a foul situation, man, and that's the main reason why it's time to start up the program.
Right.
Because a lot of fathers, they need support. You know what I mean? They might be alone out here because the court system is real grimy, and if you don't know how to communicate in that system, then you already lost.
Yep.
You know what I'm
even
saying?
before you even say anything.
You took a L. You know what I'm saying? And the L is your relationship with your child, which can't happen. You know what I'm saying? We not trying to hear none of that because fathers need relationship with their kids. You know what I'm
Period.
saying? Especially the ones that's doing the right thing. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
How you gonna demand a man that's doing the right thing, a relationship with his kid?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Just because you
That
feel
gotta
like
stop. Yeah, that definitely
that's
gotta
ridiculous.
stop.
Yeah, that's nonsense.
Like how you the system is built kind of to destroy us, and it shouldn't be built to destroy us. You know what I'm saying? So that's why we're gonna grab a group of guys. You know what I'm saying? That got kids, and a group of guys that's on the ages of, you know what I'm saying, becoming young adults. You know what I'm saying? Where they might be, guys are having kids these days at young ages anyway. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
I know I didn't have a kid until I was about 22 years old, but a lot of kids have kids. A lot of guys have kids. They're 13, 14, 15 years old. They having kids. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So we got to get into the schools, maybe after school programs or something like that.
Right.
And we've got to be able to talk to these men about becoming young fathers. You know what I'm saying? Too. You know what I'm saying? Because it's something that they're gonna step into, and a lot of them don't even got fathers to talk to.
Right. They
You know
don't
what I'm saying?
give them a head start on it.
Yeah.
And especially when they already feel like, especially if they dealing with the system on that level, and they feel like the system is against them. They need that guidance from men that got that experience and this wise that can guide them and let them know they're not alone. And hey, I've been there. I know what this is, and we can give them some advice. And like you said, give them some avenues and the tools to be.
Get some experiences.
Right. That's
You
it.
know what I'm saying?
That's all really it is.
I got 5 myself. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I got 5 different baby moms. I got 5 different experiences. You
Right.
Know what I'm saying?
Right. So you know.
You know what I mean? And yeah, definitely, man. I fought for all my. I didn't have to fight for all my kids because some of me and my kids' mothers don't have nothing to fight over. We got kids. We in this together. You feel
that
me?
part? It ain't no.
And some kids I had to actually go and fight for. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, definitely. So it's time to put them on. You know what I'm saying? So this way, you know, they can build relationship with their kids because that's what it's about. You know?
Yeah, cause that's what I mean, they yours. Like my dad, like my mom and dad, they raised me and my brother. They took care of us. You see what I'm saying? You know, you obligated to do that. That's your child. That's your seed. That's your found. That's your future. You know what I'm saying? That's your lineage. Like, why wouldn't you want to take care of your kids? Like, I know it ain't easy out here, but you know, you gotta find a way, man. Get some help, like you said. That's what you said. Like I said, I'm gonna say it again. We're gonna talk about that fatherhood program once again because people need help, man. You know, some people just don't know how to do it. Some people want to do it, but they don't. And then, you know, I think a man, most men, young, especially young, they don't like to tell a woman, yo, I don't know how to do that. They just, you know what I'm saying? They need somebody to go, look, man, this is how you do it, bro. Like, I just was at, it was something small, but, my people's, right? I call her my daughter, you know what I'm saying? She had a baby, and, I was over there to see the baby, and the father, you know, we was over there chilling, and her and her mom was going to step out. They had to go to the store. So her mom was like, "Can you stay here with him with the baby? Cause he's still shaking. He's still nervous to hold his son. You know what I'm saying?" I said, "Yeah, I got him." When they came back, baby was asleep. My arms knocked out. You know what I'm saying? But and she was like, "Why are you holding him?" I said, "Because I gotta teach him. I had to show him, like, from a man's perspective. Like, y'all woman, but he need to see a man do it. You see what I'm saying? Because he's a man. You know what I'm saying? He ain't. You know what I'm saying? So the whole time when they left, he was holding him, but he was like scared to like coddle the baby. I said, let me see him. I said, when you get him, I said, don't panic. I said, the baby can't talk. Baby ain't crying all the time because it's going crazy. It just only way it can tell you it needs something. I said, so sometimes the baby ain't wet. Just get up and walk with the baby. Baby just want to feel the different vibe. Get up, see if you want to walk around with it. If you don't stop crying, then go in a different room. Just go in a different, try stuff. And I just was trying to. I ain't know it was gonna work. Went in the living room. I said, shut the blind a little bit because it's a lot of light coming. I just cut the blind, the light a little dim. Like 5 minutes later, the baby, he was knocked out. Yeah. And I just wanted him to see it. And then she says, and then she said, "No, you right. I get it. From a man, I see what you did. And like I see, he had to see it. He had to see you do it. You know what I'm saying?" And then I think I talked to him like 4 or 5 days later. I was talking to her, and he was on speakerphone, and she was like, "Yeah, he's showing off now because now you hold him." He was like, "No," he's like, He's like, no, he said, no, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You did it so smooth. I said, man, I ain't did it in years though. Like, it's been I ain't did that in a while, but I remember. I know it's a baby. I've just had experience, so I know how to hold the baby. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
And now he, you know, him seeing me do it, he was gonna get it anyway, but it made him more comfortable faster. Like, oh, okay,
Right.
I ain't gotta be all like that with the baby. Like, don't be. I said the baby not comfortable because you're not comfortable. Like, you're not comfortable holding it, so that mug ain't comfortable while you holding them. You know what I'm saying? Shit.
Real.
Like, you know what I'm saying? It's simple. Like, it ain't that bad. You gonna be alright, bro. And he a real mild-mannered guy, so he ain't aggressive enough. So he just really trying to be delicate. You know what I'm saying? I said, you being too delicate. You gotta hold that mug. You gotta let him know you got him. You know what I'm saying? The baby gotta feel secure. Like, gotta know you got him.
Yeah, he don't want to be too responsible if anything go wrong. Like
Yeah, I'm like,
you know what I'm saying? Like, ain't gonna be me hurting you, baby.
He like, I'm like, yo, that's what it was. He didn't know how to approach it and shit. Yeah, that shit was too funny though. That shit was funny as hell. But she said he helping out. He doing it now. Yeah, so yeah, man. I had a good conversation with you today, Loud. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah, always, man.
My peoples was supposed to have a guest come in, but they couldn't make it. Had a personal engagement that came up at the last minute. That's cool. It's life, you know. That's how I go. But you know, here at Power by Virginia, baby, we power up. We keep it moving. We keep it rolling, baby.
Loud facts.
And I had a good time with you, Loud, as usual. I'm looking forward to see what's going on with the fatherhood program. I'm glad we talked about that. I'm glad we got to talk about growth. And we got to talk about not lending your energy to a bunch of nonsense, because all this stuff is all based upon raising our kids. And the bad habits, you can't cut off your bad habits and cut them on. Like, if you're doing nonsense as an adult or whatever, and you think you can cut that off and be around your kid and then try to turn into a different type of person. No, your child, it can see all the nonsense you're doing and all the stuff you think that you're hiding from. Nah, that energy and that nonsense is there. So try to just be more steadfast as a parent, and the ignorant stuff, like being entertained by your kids doing stuff that you know ain't cool. But then when they get older and you panicking because you don't know how to deal with them, like, we got to be more responsible as parents. Like, I feel like our parents was more responsible. They say they was harder on us. Yeah, they was harder, but I turned out all right. I'm here to talk to y'all now. You know what I'm saying? So you know, just be a little more responsible and be careful what you expose your children to. Just be a little more, pay a little more attention to that. And that's all I really got, man. I just wanted to tell the people that for the night, man. Just take care of our kids, man.
Stay focused, man. Stay focused. Yeah, definitely, man. Stop beefing with the parents, man. Parents need to stop beefing, man. That's just crazy.
It is, man. We got to be a team for real.
Destroying the crib, man. Destroying the kids, man. Let's go. We out of here.
We gone. I'm getting good.
We getting good at this shit.
Powered by Virginia Radio.